Hello and welcome to Ryno's Ravens Review, another off-season edition. This is a little late talking about Lamar and the franchise tag, but wanted to give it a few days to see if something else was going to come out in regards to Lamar Jackson, trade, a deal, something of that nature. But nothing else has really come out. So, get right down to it. Ravens have placed the non-exclusive franchise tag on Lamar. What that means is if he plays under the tag, he'll make about 32 million ish dollars this year, which is about 14% of the cap. Cap's at 224 million. I think that's roughly fair. I understand that he has MVP this and he's numbers this. But when you think about it, the last two playoff games the Ravens have been in, how much time has Lamar Jackson played? Not even a full game. Not necessarily his fault. He did get injured in one. Happens. And the last one, don't really know what the status of his injury was. He wasn't even there, which is kind of weird. But, however, and why I talk about the percentage of the cap. According to Spotrac, and I don't have it on the webpage here, though I probably should. Actually, can I? I have it on a different web page. Where was the Spotrac? Here you go. Super Bowl quarterback and their cap percentages. You can see this is the link up there, spotrac.com. Numbers they have collected. And just look at the percentage of the cap going to quarterbacks and winning record in Super Bowls and such. Now this article was actually written right before last year's Super Bowl, but was it Stafford and the guy from Cincinnati, I can't think of his name right now, Joe Burrow. They're relatively low. And it doesn't include this year's Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes taking up 17% of the cap. And that's what I'm focusing on here. You can see Peyton Manning, yes, he was the highest at 18.8% when he was with the Colts. But that year, they lost to the Saints. So just under this list, you'll see about winning the Super Bowl, 12.6%. Wait, 12. Yeah, or 12.4 was with the Patriots. 12.6 when Tom Brady won the Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. So that's the highest, 12.6. Until Patrick Mahomes did it at 17. Well, Patrick Mahomes. Now, yes, Lamar is good. Not denying that. But I think 14% of the cap is about fair. Because you got to put people around it. You got to pay offensive linemen to block for him. You got to pay pass catchers to catch the ball when he throws to them. They're not paying wide receivers to block for Lamar. That's just dumb. Pay defenders to get the ball back for Lamar. So you can't really. It's hard. It's hard to pay a quarterback that high a percentage and win the Super Bowl. Kansas City was able to do it. Of course, they have, Patrick Mahomes. We'll stop talking about Patrick Mahomes for a second. All right, just wanted to call that up. Let's find this one. Okay. So what does it mean? Lamar non-exclusive franchise tag. Well, right now he has a few options. He can not sign it and not play. Certainly possible. So Le'Veon Bell did that. Don't know if Lamar's going to do that. He may actually end up doing that if his knee is in as bad a shape as we're led to believe, or it really is, or however. He could potentially not play this year. He could sign the tag and play under the tag, which isn't a bad option. $32 million a year is pretty nice, or it sounds nice to me. He could sign the franchise tag and the Ravens could trade him away. It's a possibility too. Also a possibility that he doesn't sign the Ravens franchise tag sheet and goes and negotiates with another team. Which, if you think about it, it's kind of good that the Ravens put the non-exclusive tag on him. It does give them a little bit of safety in getting first rights of refusal, let's say. But Lamar can test free agency. Kinda. He can go out there and see if he can get a $40 or $50 million contract or whatever numbers he's seeking. There's been some debate, lots of debate. Pay him this, pay him that. Why are you lowballing him? However, the objective is to win the Super Bowl. And that's why I brought up the percentage numbers. You could probably pay him 15%, maybe 16%. It's tough. I would say 15%, no higher than that. Because you just have to put people around him. The Ravens are already in cap hell, so to speak. Sounds like as of right now, Chuck Clark is being traded to the Jets, assuming all the, physical and the league agrees to the deal and such, and, all the other aftermath. And that clears what? $4.5 million of their, $9.5 million. So they would still have to clear $5 million. So how much more money could you pay Lamar Jackson? Well, it depends on who you're willing to cut. That, and it's like they do still need to bring in people. They need to sign their draft picks. So there's that. Let's get to some of the things. Let's get to this article. That's why I have the article on the screen, right? It's written by Mr. Kevin Eck, and it's posted on theBaltimoreRavens.com. Pundits discuss franchise tag debate. Let's go down to where's LaDainian Tomlinson speaking at? Where are you at? Oh, I passed it. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. LaDainian Tomlinson is thinking Atlanta is a possible maybe trade spot, or Lamar signing with Atlanta and the Ravens not wanting to match the offer. I mean, it's tough. I mean, sure, I think Lamar could fit in Atlanta. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, this is all speculation. This is why I kind of waited so long to do this video about Lamar and a non-exclusive tag, because all the Ravens did was just put the tag on him. I mean, we're nowhere near done. This is nowhere near over. Oh, let's go down to some of the other people. Ooh. Talking about where they think it could be done with Atlanta. It said it's a possibility. Something that Rich Eisen said. If Lamar does go sign with another team, the two first round draft picks that the Ravens would get, kind of low value in return for Lamar Jackson, according to Rich Eisen. I mean, it's tough to say. 2 first round draft picks is 2 first round draft picks. Part of it is, where are those first round draft picks? Like, if they're in the 20s, no, they're not really that good. They're in top 10, top 5, potentially. I mean, I don't know. I think I would like to see the Ravens keep Lamar, but I think he's got to come down in price a little bit. I think $35 million, maybe as high as 37. I think that's about right for Lamar, because look at how many games he's played. Or, more to the point, how many games he's missed. He's missed a good bit of games. Now, is that going to happen again? Who knows? Who knows, really? We have no idea. But durability, because of his play style, it's a thing. It's a thing to worry about. You can pay your quarterback $37-50 million, however much. He's not on the field. You're getting nothing for that money. So, wouldn't you think, oh, well, come down from your 40 million, or whatever the number it is that Lamar wants? Come down a little bit, because that's really where you should be at, because the way you play, as far as I can tell, it does seem like Lamar wants to do a lot of this stuff himself. He does have a lot of ability to make things happen all by himself. But the problem is, there's 11 guys on that defense he's facing that have something to say about it. He needs a team. He needs wide receivers. He needs people to block for him. He needs a running back. You got to get good ones around him too, because spending all that money on Lamar, and who are you going to put around him? I mean, think about Kansas City. They had to let all their wide receivers go. I mean, they had to pay Orlando Brown to cover Mahomes' ass. Didn't help too much, because he played with a broke ass ankle for how many games? Got to pay Travis Kelce. You got to pay some pass catcher. You got to pay somebody on the defense to get the man the ball back. It's the point of having a high paid quarterback. You don't have a defense and get him the ball. All right. Yeah, and that's about it. There's not too much going on. almost hesitant to do a video, but did feel like to talk about, it was right to talk about the non-exclusive tag with Lamar. So, comment below. What do you think is going to happen with this contract situation in Lamar? What do you think he's worth? Be sure to like and subscribe. I am the Angry Ryno. Fly, Ravens, fly.